When I started at UCSB in my first probably year and a half, I was teaching the lower division classes. And in those classes, you are one of maybe, 3 to 7 TAs, all working for the same professor, all teaching sections of the same class.
You will have taught in the classroom multiple times by the time you graduate, even if you are on, I guess, a research fellowship.
You work with faculty that are very aware that you're a new teacher and that really help you to develop your teaching ability.
The department makes sure its students are feeling ready to go out and teach.
Once a week for 1 hour, we meet up with all our TAs and our professor, and so we just go over what went well in our session for that week and what didn't.
So for example, for our Introduction to Comm class, you all go to the same lecture, but then on Thursdays and Fridays, you'll teach your own sections of 25 students each, so you'll probably have about 75 students, and you teach them for an hour and then also grade their papers and hold office hours.
For each week, we are all assigned an activity, so we don't have to completely do the lesson plan on our own.
So most incoming students start with those classes, and then slowly you work your way into the upper division, where your main responsibilities tend to be more grading.
You're doing a little bit more independent work, you're doing more grading of papers independently, creating test questions.
Professors do give you the opportunity to teach guest lectures and give you a way to get lecture experience, or maybe even design a lecture completely based on your own research interests. So that's always really fun.
You really do get to know your students and build relationships with them, especially because of office hours and our 2-hour sessions.
The Department of Communication has a teaching course that students take, so students will have a quarter-long introduction to teaching, and a professor will go over some of the issues related to that, whereas students in other departments on campus, I don't think, get as extensive training.
Once you finish your qualifying exams and you become a PhD candidate, you're eligible to be a teaching associate. And that's when you get to be the instructor of record and teach the entire class yourself. So this summer I got my first opportunity to do that, and I was able to do all the lecturing for our Theories of Communication class. I even was lucky enough to get my own TA for that class. And it was a really great experience. It made me feel a lot more confident going on the job market that I do have the ability to do an entire class from scratch myself, do the lectures, write the exams, write the assignments. Gave me a lot of confidence that I have the ability to do that. And it was just really fun. I really enjoyed the experience. I had a great group of students, and it just really made me more confident in my teaching abilities.